Started here in a second. I'm especially excited about tonight's dinner, but then again, it's got hot sauce in it, so yes, I will always be excited about that. Let's get started. What I need to do is get everything in the Instant Pot first because it's going to take a minute for that to heat up and then cook. So tonight I am making Instant Pot buffalo, well, it's turkey. It's buffalo chicken mac and cheese, but I'm using some leftover turkey because I had made a huge turkey over the weekend. I think it was Monday or something. So I've got a ton left, and I'm going to be using that to make some mac and cheese. So in here, I've got my turkey already chopped up. It is almost a pound or so, just turkey. And then I have the macaroni. It's like a mixture of whole wheat and regular because I only had like this much regular noodles. So, you know, mixing up is not bad. So what I need to do, I've got the recipe link in the description. So if you want to print it out, try it for yourself, feel free. So so the recipe says that you need to cook the chicken first in the Instant Pot, but I already have my turkey cooked, so I can just skip that step. What I need to do first is just need to add the macaroni to the bottom of the pot, and then I need to fill it with about 1.5 cups of water, so I'll be right back. Alright, technically it says chicken broth, but I've got water and I have one of my chicken bouillon cubes. So we'll add that to it. Now it says that we need to make sure that the macaroni is basically evenly covering the bottom. And I know as soon as I tilt it, it's gonna all move, but if you can see right there, it's all along the bottom. Basically the water has to just cover the macaroni. So I've got that. And then I just need to add the turkey on top of everything here. Throw it right on top. And then we're gonna pressure cook this for 2 minutes. And that is it. So, let me put that in, but I need to start it like right away because it takes like 10 minutes or so for it to heat up. So I'm gonna plug this in. And then I'll make sure it's set on sealing. We're going to pressure cook for 2 minutes. All right, that is done. So now I get to say hi. All right, awesome. Maggie and Brown Eyed Girl is here. Hey, Tamika. So yeah, this recipe right here, I've been actually using my Instant Pot a little bit more than usual. I just made something a couple days ago. Actually, the video is coming out tomorrow. I made a stuffed pepper soup, and it was really easy actually. I had to just cook it in there for like 4 minutes, and the soup was done. I've been kind of intimidated by my Instant Pot, and I don't usually use the pressure cooker function except for hard-boiled eggs and like dried beans, and that's it. But recently I've been trying to branch out a little bit just because I want to try new things. I want to see how it works so that way I can show you how easy it can be, hopefully. So we did have a question about using the saute function, and I'll show you in the video tomorrow actually, but I used the saute function to cook up some ground turkey. And I love using the saute function on my Instant Pot. If you have had any issues, leave a comment, tell us. But the one thing I noticed is that it cooks a whole lot faster. So you'll have to make sure you sit there and you stir it constantly because otherwise the food does kind of get stuck to the bottom. And I've only gotten the burn notice like one time, and that was when I was trying to make like a rice and bean dish in the Instant Pot. I had brown rice, and I don't know if I just didn't add enough water because it gave me the burn notice. I freaked out. Yeah, I released the pressure, opened it up, and I saw like a lot of the rice was stuck to the bottom of the Instant Pot. So I have not tried it since then, but I'm always willing to try it again. Now, Let me see here. So the recipe calls for it's turkey, but chicken, and then the macaroni. It will also call for some Greek yogurt. I'll be putting that in there once it's all finished. The buffalo sauce, the hot sauce. This is my second bottle, by the way, that I bought from Dollar Tree, and I'm just about out again. So luckily, I think we're going again tonight. So I'll definitely pick up some more. And then about a cup and like 1 1/3 cup of cheese or something. And then I've got pepper and garlic powder. I'm not gonna add any salt to it just yet because I've got the broth in there. And then the hot sauce has a lot of sodium too. So we'll just kind of put salt on it as needed. All right, let's see. On your Instant Pot, you can adjust the saute to be less hot. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to check mine out and see if mine has that too. Okay. I mentioned this earlier, but this is the second week in a row I made something with buffalo sauce, with hot sauce. And I will say that you do not have to use the hot sauce in this recipe. Honestly, you just make it like the recipe says, and then just skip the step where you put in the buffalo sauce and it'll be just fine. It's basically macaroni and cheese. It also calls for the shredded cheddar, which I have, and then also it says to use like blue cheese as well if you want it, or just use some extra cheddar. If I had blue cheese, I totally would, but since I don't, I'm just using a little bit of extra cheddar. Now this Instant Pot is gonna take another few minutes to heat up. So how's your day been? It has slightly warmed up here in Ohio. I mean, it's currently 51 and it's been in like the 30s and 40s, but recently it's gotten up into the 50s, and I saw that Monday the high is like 64 or something like that. So we're finally getting some spring weather. And then Kings Island opens up next Friday. It's their season pass holder preview night. And I'm not going. Well, because first of all, I'm volunteering for our Easter services at church, and so we're super busy that weekend anyway. But it's also super busy at Kings Island during the opening weekend. And I remember the last time that we did that, we had to wait a whole hour just to get in because there is so much traffic. So we're gonna wait a week or two and then probably head up there on a weekend where we hopefully will not be as busy. Maggie, that hot sauce is definitely amazing. Yes, I gotta grab more. They have the mild version as well, but if you're into hot sauce, like, you don't need mild, you need the hot. Which headband am I wearing tonight? I've got my Encanto headband. Let's see. Maybe you can see it. Yeah. This is the newest one that I got, and I am obsessed with it. I wore it to Allison's school a couple of times when I was volunteering, and like all the kids went crazy over it. Oh gosh. So what is everybody else having for dinner tonight? I still have some turkey left over, and I'm probably going to use the rest of it in some like burrito bowls tomorrow maybe. So instead of using chicken, I'll just use the turkey. And I've got rice, I have some beans, I don't have any sour cream, but I've got Greek yogurt, which works. We have salsa, cheese, I have guacamole, and yes. So there's that. And that's taking forever. So I'm also going to be making some green beans in the microwave. I have frozen veggies in the freezer, and it's just a really simple side item. I always try to make sure that I have some sort of a vegetable in my meals, so the green beans it is. I've been trying to stock up on the green beans and the broccoli in the freezer, just because they're so easy to pull out, and then you microwave it for 5 minutes or so, and then you have yourself an easy side item. All right. Still waiting on that. I'll get the green beans out probably in a minute. No, actually, I'll go ahead and put it in now. I think that'll work. Just stick that in now. these are so easy. The one thing that I did not like about Aldi is that these are 12-ounce bags, and the ones that I used to get at Meijer were 16 ounces. However, I think the price kind of evens out, so it is just fine. So we'll microwave that 5 minutes. All right, there's that. Chips and salsa for dinner. Listen, there is no judgment there. John and Allison are doing very well. Allison actually got her hair cut over the weekend. She got it was like down to here, but she got it cut kind of like right here. I might be able to convince her to come and show you. I'm not sure yet. Pork stir fry, that sounds amazing. Braised beef with orzo and Brussels sprouts, awesome. Pork roast, green beans, cornbread, awesome. You can put this away. Hey Allie, do you want to come show them your haircut?
No.
No? Okay. Alright, that is a big no on showing you the haircut. I'm sorry. I think yep, there goes my computer. My laptop likes to randomly disconnect me from the internet so I can no longer see comments. Just takes a quick fix. But that is it. Alright, so I'm thinking I need to stock up my pantry a little bit more, or at least my freezer. I've been trying to use the Flash Food app to grab a bunch of meat. I found some 93% lean ground turkey for like $2.44 or something like that. So I bought 2 of those, and then I just bought a 99% lean ground turkey today, and that was like $3, which is not bad for like 99% lean. I'm going to pick that up tomorrow. But other than that, trying to stock up on more vegetables, probably some fruit. What are your favorite things to stock up on, like in your freezer? Do you like to stock up on meat? Maybe frozen vegetables? All right, Instant Pot just started. It's got 2 minutes, so we'll get started on that here in a second. I also like to pick up discounted bread and then stick that in the freezer. Bread freezes really, really easily, so there's that. All right, cool. So then other side item options for the mac and cheese. Broccoli is another good option. I sometimes like to mix up broccoli in my mac and cheese. So there's that. A simple side salad would work too. I actually had a salad earlier for lunch using leftover turkey and then some leftover potatoes that I had. Let's see. I think I'm messing up again. But yeah. All right, meats and ice, yes. Yeah, cheese is another good one that you can freeze. I have frozen like pre-shredded cheese before, and that has worked out really well. I have never actually frozen an actual block of cheese. So does that work pretty well? Like if you thaw out a huge block of cheese, does it still shred well and everything? Or do you have to do something else with it? I don't know. I just know that I have frozen shredded cheese, but I've never frozen a block of cheese. I have back a long time ago. We used to go to GFS, which is kind of like a Sam's Club, but for restaurant quality food. And we bought like a big package of basically their brand of the Kraft singles, the cheese slices, and we froze them in little chunks. So there's that, and those froze pretty well. All right, the Instant Pot just finished, and then it says to do a release right away. So let us, there we go. That might be loud for a second, sorry. But then as soon as that is done, then we can go ahead and add all the other stuff to it. So just need to add the cheese in there, then the hot sauce, yogurt, and that'll do it. Yes. All right, freezing cheese, it's fine. It doesn't really shred. Okay, chunk it up frozen. It's good for recipes, maybe not just for eating. Okay, that is good to know. All right. All right, so now that that has finished cooking, it's now going to release for like 5 minutes or so. We'll eventually get there, I promise. We'll get to the good part. And then the green beans just finished. So we'll set that aside for now. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting some blueberries from Sam's Club. They sell like the big 4-pound bags. So I like to use those in muffins and pancakes. And actually I like to put frozen blueberries on top of my yogurt. There's something about like frozen blueberries. They taste delicious. All right, we're getting there on the mac and cheese. We also, man, I just got flashbacks when we went to GFS a long time ago. We used to stock up on like chicken nuggets, chicken tenders, and French fries. They sold huge boxes of fries, like what you would find at McDonald's. I don't know if anybody has worked fast food or McDonald's or whatever, but they have huge boxes. And inside each box, they have like 4 or 5 bags of just bulk fries. And we just used to heat up some chicken nuggets and fries in the oven for dinner, maybe like once a week. It was easy. It was quick. I used to do massage therapy back before I had Allison. And there were times I wouldn't get home till almost 7:30 at night. And John and I had this agreement where whoever came home first cooked dinner. And it was usually John that cooked dinner for us. And that was one of the easy dinners that we had. Okay, mac and cheese is almost done. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, cool. It is finished. Let me open. All right, cool. Let me see if I can, well, hold on. Let me unplug it first. And then I'll bring it over, see if I can show you what it looks like right now. Alright. Alright, let's see if I can turn it a little bit. So the noodles are completely cooked. I like making pasta in my Instant Pot. I don't know why, just for whatever reason, it just cooks really, really well. So let me stir it a little bit. Yeah, that is perfect. There is a little bit of water in here, but it says it is totally fine. It will definitely thicken up a little bit. So I'm going to add the cheese, and we'll just stir the cheese in. And then we can add the Greek yogurt and the hot sauce, the pepper, the garlic powder, and then we will be ready to go. I'm super excited about this. Mac and cheese is a huge comfort food around here. So it'll take a minute here for the cheese to melt. And then we'll add all the other stuff to it. And then it will be delicious. All right, let me go ahead and add this stuff first. Garlic powder, some pepper. Awesome. All right, speaking of comfort food, what is one of your favorite kind of comfort foods? Love mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is one of our love languages. And then I'm also, actually for small group this weekend, I'm making chicken pot pie, but what I'm doing is just making the filling on the stovetop, and then I'm gonna make some homemade biscuits. So it's like chicken pot pie biscuits, and that right there is like the ultimate comfort food. I adore it. Okay, so a 1/3 cup of Greek yogurt will go in here, and then I will add a 1/3 cup of buffalo sauce. All right, we'll add this in. Oh, I love this hot sauce. So good. And then, of course, if that is not enough hot sauce for you, feel free to add extra to your mac and cheese when you dish it out. Let me put this in the sink here. Then we'll mix it all up. The Greek yogurt is going to make it nice and creamy and amazing. So I can tell already that I'm probably going to add some more hot sauce to my mac and cheese when I dish it out myself. But it smells really, really good. Let me put some on a plate here. Oh man. And then I'll have to grab my green beans as well. So, let me open up this sucker. And then we'll put some on the plate. So that was basically it. Yeah, that mac and cheese did not take very long at all. It was just 2 minutes of cooking time. Now it took about 10 minutes for it to heat up and then 2 minutes to cook. But you know, besides that, super, super easy. And you could have dinner on the table in maybe like, what, 30-ish minutes? Something really easy. So, got our green beans, our mac and cheese. Oh my goodness. All right, let me give you a little close-up real quick. We'll definitely add salt, pepper, and stuff to the green beans, or I might mix my green beans in with the mac and cheese. So, there is that. This macaroni is perfectly cooked. I added quite a bit of garlic powder, but that's okay. All right. The next cook with me live needs to be the chicken pot pie biscuits. I'll tell you what, I won't do it this coming up week, but maybe the next week I will definitely do that. Sure, yes, totally. All right, well, I'm gonna go dish out the rest of these and enjoy our dinner. So, thanks for watching. Like I said, the recipe is in the description, so make sure you print it for yourself if you want to try it soon. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I will see you all later.